Hello and welcome back to Strictly Between Us, Week 6. In part 2, we'll be talking about who we think is going to be the terrifying tops and the bewitching bottoms on the Strictly Come Dancing leaderboard this week. And obviously, as you can already tell, it's Halloween week this week. Minnie, who do you think is going to soar to the top?
Well, last week we spoke about what we wanted more from with Will Mellor. We wanted him to bring back the fun, maybe bring back the sexy. He's doing a cha-cha this week. He's doing a cha-cha to Mama Told You Not to Come. Mama Told Me Not to Come. Let's get that right. He's going to be bringing the hips. He's going to be bringing the fun. Him and Nancy, I think this is right back in their wheelhouse. This is going to be where we're all thrilled and entranced by Will again.
It's been week 1 again.
Yes, exactly. Week 1 vibes, which it's not usually what you want people to be doing to regress into the week 1 vibe they were at. But with Will, week 1, week 3, they were really strong. I think he's basically taken our advice. He's obviously watching Strictly Between Us and he's taken our advice, so well done, Will.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've got this.
You've got this. Who else do we think might be top?
So I think I've got high hopes for Tyler. I'm big on Team Tyler. I just really think he's very talented. And I'm looking forward to seeing him also do a cha-cha to Deo, the Banana Boat song, which I think they're going to be going for Beetlejuice vibe for that because it's in Beetlejuice. And I know that, he may have a dip this week because you can't be consistently doing so well week after week without having a little blip.
He set a high bar for himself.
He set a very high bar for himself, and the cha-cha is notoriously difficult to do. However, I feel like Diane will choreograph it in a way that will highlight his good points.
I'm with you. I think Tyler is a judge's favourite at this point, and he definitely has won a lot of fans. I'm not convinced he's going to get that straight leg, from the floor up into the hip action that the cha-cha needs, but I agree. I think Diane will choreograph it. It'll be sort of like a street kind of pop version of a cha-cha, which I'm sure Craig will probably complain about, but it'll probably still perform really well. At the other end of the leaderboard, where things get really spooky, I think Kim Marsh, this might be the week that this is bottom 2 and possibly out Kim Marsh for me. Rumba, it's really challenging, really, really challenging. She's doing it to Frozen by Madonna, and I just think it's going to be forgettable. I think, I've said before on this series, I don't know if Kim Marsh is really standing out that much. I think she had a really strong week last week, but I just don't think she's selling it. I don't think the personality is captivating people like it necessarily needs to. And with a rumba, it's likely to be forgettable anyway. She's not being all that memorable. I think she's definitely set for the bottom 2 this week. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I think she's going to fall victim to the rumba curse, which just seems to be taking hold of the competition. Whenever someone does no one's done a rumba that's just been outstanding and they have scored well. And I think if anyone is going to land in the bottom and potentially leave, it will be her. And to be honest, I feel like her time has come a bit. That might seem a bit harsh, but
I think she's, it's middle of the competition now. We're in proper mid territory now. And I would predict that probably she's going to be up against James By, potentially in the bottom 2. And I think they will be quite well matched technically. I think she stands a chance of winning that, but on a normal week. But on rumba, when he's doing a Charleston, I don't know if that's going to work. I think this is going to be better suited to him, but I just don't think he's got the technical ability to carry off staying out of the dance off for much longer.
Well, that's the thing, and a Charleston I think usually will give you high marks because it's just it's a really fun, loud dance. However, with him, I feel like he's the strongest when he's in hold and he can be held there by Amy. Anytime he's had to sort of break away and do solo choreography, his arms just sort of lose control. And I think
he's not got the discipline to keep things kind of tight enough for a Charleston, I don't think.
And it just looks a bit hectic and it doesn't look right. So I think you're right. I think it's going to be those 2 in the bottom. I think Kim Marsh will probably pip it.
She might edge him out there, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know with
Let's see what
Strictly.
happens.
And that's it for part 2 of Strictly Between Us this week. Stay tuned to find out what we hope for the rest of the competition in part 3. And let us know what you think about what we said today over on Twitter, radiotimes.com. Bye.